Hey everyone, it's Coach Christine and welcome to season 2 of Christine's Kitchen. So congratulations, we have all made it to 2021 and we are ready to just take the world on this year. I know lots of hope, lots of COVID-free opportunities in our not so distant future. So we want to get the healthiest and best bodies we can as we enter on to the next few months. First thing that we're going to do with this season is teach you all of the simple swaps, as well as give you some of that great nutrition information and why we're using the ingredients that we are. So with that in mind, our first meal of the day is going to be barbecue cauliflower wings. Trust me when I say these are so indulgent and delicious. You do not have to be a vegan to enjoy these, but trust me, these will be a family favorite. And because it's done with cauliflower as a base, it's completely guilt-free. So get your ingredients together and we will show you how to make this. The ingredient list is pretty simple. You're going to need a bag of cauliflower florets, or just grab a regular head of cauliflower and cut it into the little pieces. You're going to need 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. You need a 1/4 cup of water. We're gonna have your seasoning, so salt and pepper to taste, and then we're using 2 teaspoons of garlic and 1.5 teaspoons of hot paprika. You also will need about 1.5 cups of flour. Now you could do this as all-purpose flour if you want it to be gluten-free. You can use an oat flour or a chickpea flour. Any of those will work. It's just to create the batter. So basically you're just going to mix the ingredients together, pouring the water, the seasonings, the flour, and the milk all into one bowl. And then with a fork, we'll just mix all of this together like so. This is going to create the batter, and basically it's about as easy as dipping your cauliflower floret into the batter, then rolling it into your panko breadcrumbs, which is 3/4 of a cup that you'll have set aside for that. And then you're gonna take them and place them flat onto a parchment-lined cookie sheet. We will be baking these for 25 minutes at 350 degrees. So we've got all of this mixed up. You can see this is what your consistency of the batter will look like once it's all together. Make sure the flour is nice and evenly mixed in. To show you how it's done, pretty simple. The pieces are gonna be fairly small, which makes it that much more bite-sized and shareable. So take it, roll it in the batter, dab it in your panko crumbs, and place it on your cookie sheet. Now, a helpful tip on this, if you want to be completely gluten-free, or you're going like keto and you can't have any carbs at all, you can omit the panko breadcrumbs altogether. This is going to add a nice texture to the outside, give it a little bit more crisp. But if you're okay without having that extra crunch at the end, then just use the regular batter without the panko. All right, we're going to get all of these onto the pan, and then we'll get these into the oven. So here we go. It just took a couple of minutes to get everything rolled in the batter, tossed in the panko, and onto our cookie sheet. This is what it will look like going into the oven. See you in about 25 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. They are out of the oven. Don't be shy, bring the camera over. Look at how crunchy and delicious and tasty these are. So the next step, and this is very important because you have to make it with spicy barbecue sauce. I mean like hot, lava hot sauce. So what we've done is taken some sugar-free barbecue sauce to start. We've added a couple of tablespoons of sriracha to it, mixed it up, and now we've got our heat with our sauce. You're just gonna take all of the cauliflower florets here, and we are going to just toss the entire thing into the barbecue sauce. Now to give you an idea, it's about 1 cup of sauce that we're doing. We'll mix it all up, put them back onto the sheet, and we'll get them back in the oven to absorb all of those amazing flavors. Now that it's all mixed in the bowl, we're gonna transfer this right back onto our parchment paper, and we're gonna put it back in the oven for an additional 20 minutes. Then we will be ready to present it on our plates and eat this delicious, spicy barbecue cauliflower wings. See you soon. It is time to plate this up. So we've got our amazing barbecue wings here, And we're just gonna plate them on a little bit of shredded cabbage, a little bit of coleslaw basically. And I have a zesty vegan ranch dipping sauce that I will be using. You can honestly dip it in whatever your favorite sauce is, whether that's ranch or blue cheese. Pick your favorite, it's whatever you want for wings. Now, I did promise at the beginning of the episode that I would tell you the nutritional information and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So when you're looking at having cauliflower wings in place of chicken wings, we do it for a few reasons. One, it's lower in calories. You're doing a vegetable option. It's low carbs. It is tons of fiber packed into the cauliflower, and it's high in antioxidants. So it's really going to be able to aid in weight loss. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't have chicken. It's a great protein, but not everybody eats meat and not everybody can eat chicken. So this is a great alternative that's going to be healthy and low in calorie. Now, the other thing that I did for my simple swap here was used panko breadcrumbs instead of regular breadcrumbs. There is 3 reasons for that. 1, panko is lower in calories, it's lower in fat, and it's lower in sodium, which is all great on your digestive system. In addition to that, the panko flakes tend to be a little bit bigger than traditional breadcrumbs. So when you coat it, it's gonna give it a crispier, more just robust texture to it. So it's a great alternative to use whenever you're doing it to make like a cauliflower wing. And then last but not least, we did a sugar-free barbecue sauce. And again, that was just to keep the carbs down, the sugar low, but keep all of that flavor in. So once you have it, you're gonna take your plate, sprinkle a little bit of green onions on the top. You have the barbecue sauce already baked right in. And then you are ready, my friends, to indulge in a perfect appetizer, or if you eat a ton of them, you could have it as your whole meal. Well, that is your first meal of season 2. Please stay tuned for more, and we will see you next week. From my kitchen to yours, have a great weekend.